Okay, here we are back again, just chatting about the St. Adalbert's Festival, and it was in the paper the other day, so I cut that out because it sounds like such a great event. I've been to that, and they are just so much fun to go to, and the food is absolutely wonderful. The music's great. You name it, you've got it all. Hey,
Well, thank
Joe,
you.
how are you?
Very good.
Good.
Good to be back.
Tell us about our Harvest Festival.
First, I'd like to say I'm sorry my two little friends from last year.
Although they were wonderful, those
well,
kids.
they're in Poland for 2 weeks.
Oh.
So
They weren't
obviously
here.
they're
You
not
brought
here.
Joe Padula, though, instead.
Podolski.
Podolski, today.
No, it's just
No, I know. We were kidding about that. But go ahead.
Okay, and the city of Schenectady is declaring Polish-American Weekend on the 17th and 18th of August. And the focal point of this will be St. Adalbert's Church and the festival. It all started in 1792.
1792.
Not our church, but that's when the first
Polish came?
person came, John Zabriskie, came
Really?
to Schenectady.
Oh, wow.
And in 1920, the population of Schenectady was the third largest for Polish people in New York State. Obviously, New York City and Buffalo was second.
Yeah.
Now, to serve the huge Polish population, two churches, Roman Catholic churches, St. Mary's, now closed.
I lived 2 doors from there and used to go to church.
It was a
on Sunday.
beautiful
Yeah,
church.
but everything was in Polish, and it was like, if it wasn't Latin, it was Polish. But it's a gorgeous church.
It's just too bad it had to close.
Yeah.
And St. Adalbert's, which formed in 1903. This is our 28th Harvest Festival, and we brought it back to the church grounds last year, and it was hugely successful. So we're doing it again, and we're expanding it to 2 days, August 17th and 18th.
Okay, mark your calendars.
And actually, this coincides with the Harvest Festivals in Poland, which are in August instead of October.
So you're trying to maintain the real Polish tradition.
Yes, we are.
The heritage.
Yeah. This year, we had a tremendous tragedy. Our kitchen manager, Mrs. Liss, who made all those wonderful treats, passed away suddenly. So I was in a terrible, terrible predicament. So I turned here to Vinny Padula. Now, he doesn't sound Polish.
It doesn't, but you know
I mean,
what? We
but-
can all be Polish on that weekend.
That's
Exactly.
right.
You don't have to be Polish to come to the festival.
No.
And I have Vinny's got a nice story to tell you, but in a minute. The fellas in the kitchen all call Vinny Wicek, which is Polish for Vincent. And he's also got a last name now, Podolski.
We have to remain flexible. Italians are very flexible people.
We are. I mean, and my wife is Polish, so.
Okay.
He is co-chairman in charge of the food preparation. And Vinny, tell us all those good foods you're making this year.
Okay, first we made pierogi.
Pierogies.
About 4,200 pierogies. And we have 3 kinds: potato and cheese, sauerkraut, and plain cheese.
Now, can they take those out if they want to come and buy a dozen?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you can, get your
Yeah.
pierogies here.
Get-
Freeze them. They
yeah.
freeze well.
Oh, they do. They freeze. They last a long time.
Yeah.
And
Not at my house, but
we'll have about 1,200 galumpkies.
okay. I love galumpkies.
And we're going to
too.
have lasagna, which is the
Lasagna?
lasagna is the noodles with cabbage.
Oh, okay.
And there's onion and butter. It's fried.
Ooh,
and
that sounds good.
It's very good. We
Yeah.
didn't have it last year, but we're having it this year.
A lot of butter.
Yeah, I know, but that's
A lot
good.
of
That's
butter.
It's good for you.
Good. There's no calories like that.
Of course, we'll have the White Eagle kielbasa. It's very good, very, very good. And the kapusta, which is the doctored up sour. The sauerkraut's got pork. It's got onion in it. It tastes delicious. You could just eat it
So
out
have
of
your
a bowl.
dinner there, right?
You can
Come
ha-
and
yeah,
get your
definitely.
and take one to go.
And don't forget the Polish pizza.
Well, I was going to bring
Oh,
up
okay.
the
I'm
pizza.
getting ahead of you.
Okay, no, that's okay. Polish pizza. Now, what would you expect to be on Polish pizza? Let's think. First, there would be
Kielbasa.
kielbasa. Then there would be
Sauerkraut.
sauerkraut. And let's see, what else would there be on it?
Whole milk mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella.
Whole milk.
Okay.
Good quality.
You want that stringy cheese.
That's what you want. And what happens too
No
is
tomatoes.
no tomato sauce. No, absolutely not. And the flavor of the kielbasa, when it cooks, it melts into the mozzarella cheese, and it's absolutely delicious. And by the way, the dough is homemade.
Okay.
It's not.
Is it regular pizza dough?
Regular pizza dough. It's
Okay.
made. I actually make it. But
Okay,
in
you
a
do.
mixer, big mixer. and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah. Good.
Everything is homemade at the festival, all the foods.
Now, we know it's the 17th and 18th, but what times? I mean, how early should they get there to get that lunch or dinner?
Well, Saturday we're starting at 2 o'clock,
Okay.
and it'll go to 7 o'clock, and then we're going to have a mass on Sunday, and I believe it starts at 12. Correct?
Well, the mass is at 10:30.
10:30, but then
And after mass, the festival starts.
and it'll go to about 8 o'clock or so.
Now, I understand you're having the Rogues.
The
They're a
Rogues
good-
are
good
there.
group,
Oh,
oldies
great
group.
Very good. They
Yeah.
were there last year.
And they're there on Saturday.
Okay.
And on Sunday, we have Tony's Polka Band.
Are you going to be able to polka there?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Oh,
Why not?
sure.
That's what livens everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. And I love the Polish waltz too with it too. Yeah.
It'll be an enjoyable time.
Absolutely. What's the cost to get into that big
That's
event?
the best.
That's-
The
yeah.
best is what? What's the best?
The best is it doesn't cost.
That's right. It's free. It's free, so come on down.
Bring the family. It's really about culture and faith and lots of good things going on there.
We have also a vintage auto show planned, and we have a magic show, a roving magician through the crowd,
Okay.
and we have a Polish culture displays that
Good.
Mrs. Padula is doing.
My wife Jeannie and,
Okay.
and all those little Polish
What
dolls.
was your
and-
What was your wife's main name? Let's get that out.
Oh, Reskowski.
Ruskowski. Okay,
Ruskowski.
good. I mean,
And-
let's get the Polish flavor out here.
That's it. And I've been called Vince Reskowski. I brought my car in for service one time, and,
Right.
and it was
They
under,
got
it was
it
under
mixed.
her. They got, yeah, and I didn't say anything. I'm proud to
But
be.
now you're Vicek.
Yeah.
Now you get
Ruskowski.
Dietzig. Okay, good.
We have ice cream sundaes from Stewart's, and we have a Polish pronunciation class.
That's what I need.
Well, it's there. An organ recital, and it's just a wonderful time for the families. The food is delicious and homemade, and we're featuring
Well, I
Faith.
plan to come, and I plan to get a dinner or two to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
come
some
both days, please.
Get those pierogies and
It's the
get
thing.
those
It's
gołąbkis.
authentic, homemade Polish food.
See, when I go, I want that.
Yeah, no, and then you got only so much room on the.
I know. I went to one festival and they had no takeouts, and I said, "That's terrible,"
Yeah.
because I want to try it
Oh, no.
later on.
Well,
So-
you
but
won't
I'm
be
glad you did.
disappointed in
Definitely
ours.
take out.
Should I bring
Yeah.
my own containers or?
No, we have
No,
containers.
We'll take care.
Plenty of
We'll
containers.
take care of it.
We've been
Come see me.
Talking to what was it, Vinsky?
Vicek.
Vitzik Podolsky.
We're getting
Vince
there.
Padula
I
is
can't
here.
even remember it.
Vince Padula is here, and he's in charge of the food. So if there's something amiss, talk to him. But I
Talk
don't
to
think
him.
there's going to be anything amiss with
An
homemade
Italian man
pizza dough.
and a Polish wife that tell him what to do.
Hey,
You can't.
if
you
that's a
can't go
winning
wrong.
combination. And we have Joe Kaczynski here to talk about the Polish American Harvest Festival, coinciding with the harvest festivals in Poland. We want this to be as authentic as possible. Go there on Saturday and Sunday on the 17th and 18th.
17th and
Have a good
18th.
time and enjoy that Polish music. Dance a little, eat, and then dance, and then eat some more. Right?
And the oldies
Absolutely.
music too,
Absolutely.
with the Rogues.
We'll do it all. Good.
Thank you.
We'll see you there, Joe. You too, Vince.